Hey YouTube, Shinkenoh here with a review of the Joint Gattai Series, Daizyujin and Shinkenoh from Zyuranger and Shinkenoh respectively. So move them out of the way, take a quick look at the packaging. Pretty much a typical Joint Gattai packaging, series logo, their team logo, the Legend Sentai Series logo. Shows all of their components right here, the Red Ranger and then the Joint Gattai stylized logos for their respective series. Cool banner thingies up here. Look at those, all the parts. And then the formations and then the original boxes. So, boxes are kind of like a miniature history lesson. So, we'll bring these guys in, and first we'll take a look at Daizyujin because he came first, so we're going to take a look at him first. So Shinkenoh can sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, and let's go ahead and split apart Daizyujin and take a look. Alright, so here they are in all their little separated glory. We'll start with the Tyrannosaurus. Drop him over here. So, yeah, these don't move really much at all. These guys don't really move at all except for some head movement. But those really aren't the point of these. These, again, aren't articulate figures. They aren't detailed figures. They aren't meant to be. They are meant to be mixed, matched, played with, Lego-ized, all of that fun stuff. But, yeah, he's a little gimp, basically. The Pteranodon, it's screwed. It's a flying thing. At least the head's in there. I'll give it that. Saber-toothed tiger, yeah, it doesn't move either. The only parts in the Pteranodon is no parts, it's just a hunk. The saber-toothed tiger just splits apart right here. Those are the only two pieces for the saber-toothed tiger. No, this doesn't come off. I tried. It's not a piece, it's a molded in. Triceratops, same deal. Molded in. It's got little painted eyes at least. Two pieces. The Tyrannosaurus has quite a bit of pieces. The feet snap off here. Tail snaps off right there. This waist connector piece snaps off. His body is a piece. His little T-Rex feet or arms don't pop off. The head in there is a piece, and then the head up there is a piece. And then for the Jew Mammoth, well, he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, and he really doesn't do much of anything. He really got screwed. He went from the biggest next to the T-Rex to the smallest next to the Pteranodon. So good times. But yeah, they look pretty nice. I mean, the scaling is really off, but if you're a hardcore MMPR nostalgia nut, then you might get a kick out of these, but otherwise not particularly. Like the Magic King Joint Gattai release, this one can make the tank mode. So basically that entails us just doing a number of small things to this formation. So we take this guy, move the tail, I think. Moves the tail up like that. This guy's going to plug in right here. This guy's going to plug in right here. So we've got the basis going. This is going to pop right into this chest piece right here. And these are going to form the arms. Pop that in right there. The joint caps kind of make these look like cannons, so that's a plus, I suppose. And then this guy just pegs in backwards to the T-Rex head right there, so it looks really stupid. But there's the tank mode, and it comes across looking a lot better than Magic King's Magidragon mode. But granted, this one was a lot more blocky to begin with, so it wasn't really too hard to pull off decently. And I'll say decent in a loose matter, but yeah, it's not the best. But at least you can do it. So to get to Daizyujin, pretty much just the typical formation for this guy. The T-Rex, that didn't snap in, but it went in, I guess. that off for now. This is going to go like that. Pop this off. This one acts as a shield, so you can just plug it right into the fist. Right there. So that's cool. Pop that off. The T-Rex head is just going to go right in here, just like that. And then the Daizyujin head is just going to plug right in on top of there. So obviously this will plug in right down there, just like that. Then the Triceratops and the Saber-toothed Tiger goes right there. And then this just pegs in right there. So you have Daizyujin. But I have to say, he isn't really all that bad. His head sculpt is pretty spot on to what it's supposed to be. The details that need to be there are there. Obviously, he looks absolutely horrendous from the back. These are very reminiscent of Bandai of America products. But what are you going to do? But from the front, he doesn't look all that bad. I mean, compared to the Super Legend toy, the 2010 release, and the original release, this is crap. But, like I said, it's not meant to be detailed, and we'll get to the point of these guys after we take a look at Shinkenoh. So he doesn't come with a sword or anything, he just comes with the shield, because that's vital to Jew Mammoth. But, yeah, he really isn't all that bad, so we're going to pop him off screen over here. You can still see his shadow, but whatever. And let's bring in Shinkenoh and split him apart. Man, if you thought the Samurai Megazord was bad, whoa. So, Shishi Origami is up first. He arguably looks the best, but the best is still horrible in this case. He's not terrible, but, I mean, obviously, like I said, these aren't meant to be perfect by any means. So I think all in all, they did a fairly decent job at Shishi Origami. So, yeah, it gets worse. Ryu Origami just totally got raped. You thought he got raped with the Samurai Megazord. He got turbo raped here. He has one hunk of plastic with a head on the side and a head on the side. So he's just finding all sorts of ways to get ahead. Kuma is not terrible. I mean, obviously he doesn't fold up properly or anything like that because he's just two pieces. Ryu Origami is 3 pieces. Shishi is 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So, or 5 pieces rather, my bad. Saru is through 2 pieces. 1 here and 1 there. The face is cute. I'll give it that. And Kame just pretty much got screwed. It's tiny, doesn't do anything. It is 2 pieces, and that fist is always there. So yeah, nothing really too wild or exciting with the origami modes, but Shinkenoh doesn't look too bad. I stress the too bad. So Kuma, easy. Bam, you're done. Ryu, pop that off. Bam, you're done. Shishi, a little bit more difficult. These get swung back. They plug into that port right there. Ta-da! So that plugs in right there. That plugs in right there. Now we got something going. Head. Voltron, I'll form the head, yada yada. I always forget how these work. Yep. And here we have Shinkenoh. Yay, he's kind of wobbly. Boo. Yeah, he doesn't look too bad for a miniaturized Shinkenoh. Like I said from the front, the details need to be there are. From the back, he just looks like a colorful blob. But overall, it's not terrible. No sword, no shield, because the Joint Gattais don't come with weapons unless they are vital to the actual formation of the Zord, like the G-Mammoth head over here. So, yeah, he doesn't do anything, but there he is in all of his Shinken glory. So, the point of the Joint Gattais is a Mugenbein-style combining gimmick. So you can take both of these guys. Actually, it's less impressive with these guys because the 2010 MMPR Megazord and the Samurai Megazord can do this already. So it's a lot less impressive with these two guys. But the point is to mix and match things. So you can pop off the entire upper sections of these guys and replace them. Just like that. So now you have the Daizyujin, that's the name of the sword. And then you can stubby eyes this guy. Now he's all miniature. He's mini-me. But stuff like that. So you can got that going. You can put the Triceratops over here and Ryu Origami over here. If you want to give him the Saru Origami arm, can pop that on and do that. Pop that on over here. Want to switch heads? We can switch heads. Why the hell not? Bam, head switched. So the point is for things like this, you can even switch their fist segments. Probably won't work as well with Saru Origami. It's a fairly custom fit. So you can do crap like that. This is what makes these fun. If you don't have an imagination and you do not want to combine robots together like this and have a ball and feel like you're 5 again, then these are not for you. I stress, these are not for you. Don't sit there in the comments and go, man, these are stupid, I hate this is gay. No. These are for basically the kids with wild imaginations that just want to sit there and have fun. So me. You can do all sorts of crap. You can even completely make something new and original completely. For example, back at the Samurai package, or Shinkenoh package, you got this mutant scorpion thing back here with a formation from those guys. You've got whatever this is, and something that's vaguely resembling the tank mode of Daizyujin. Stuff like that. And I've got this entire bag here of Joint Gattai parts because I love this line. I am addicted to this line. When I'm bored, I sit here and make random crap. So, let's go ahead and combust these parts, and just for the remainder of this review, let's just build something fun, because I want to have fun, damn it. Alright, so my basis is going to be these guys, because, well, they're both blue, why not? Let's do this. So we got both of these guys. We need some sort of connector base, so let's use this because it was a decent base. So now we got two blue things and this hunk of plastic here. So I got a leg to engine O, so that's gonna go right here. Now I got the body of King. That's missing the Phoenix, but well, who cares? Can you fit here? No, he can't fit here. Where can you fit? You can fit right here. You can go right here. So let's do that. And now let's grab Gokaiger. Because really, why not? We'll stick Gokaiger here. Now let's grab this mutant arm from before and peg it right there on Ryu Origami, because that doesn't fit there. That's sad. Let's stick it on top of the Triceratops then. So that's falling over, and who really cares? I don't. More random pieces. Gao King's leg. So we've got another leg, so let's stick that leg right there fit. That ain't gonna fit. So let's stick this leg on his arm. Just like that. And alright, now we got part of Magi Mermaid that can attach right here. We're getting there, guys. Here's Engino's other leg. Can that fit here? No, it can't, but it can fit right there. It can be a brace. There we go. So now we're getting nowhere. But I grabbed two. I got the top half of Bear RV and part of Magi Taurus's leg. So this can go right here, and the other piece of Bear RV can go upside down right here. And let's start using pieces from the set that I just reviewed. So Kuma origami can go right here sideways, and Saru origami can go on top of Kuma origami, and this contraption can go right up here and then fall, because that's all it's good for. Now we'll take off the head and we'll put the head right here, because that's how we roll in the Shire. And this will go right here, and the saber-toothed tiger is going to go right here, and this just popped off. Don't pop off. And then this thing can go right here. And then this arm can go on this. Oh, I got another arm. This one can go right up here. Oh, don't fall apart on me. And then it'll collapse. So that will happen. But messes like these is what makes it fun. I promise. Granted, I am a little child, and things like this amuses me. But obviously you can make much more coherent things. I was just pulling parts out of a hat and sticking them places. But you can make a lot more coherent things than this. I made some sort of spider creature one time. You can make like little dragon things and scorpions and all of that fun stuff. So personally, I love these things, but let's go ahead and get them back in their normal formations, and then I'll ramble. And here we are. So, okay, personally, I love these things. I'm a huge fan of Lego. I love building. And these are absolutely great for that. You let your imagination run wild, you just stick pieces somewhere, and then eventually your mind can kind of form something coherent, maybe, if you're lucky and not on drugs. Then these are perfect for you. If you're a parent, you got a little kid, a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, you want to start getting them into Power Rangers or Super Sentai or Tokusatsu in general, these are great. There are some small pieces, so you're going to have to watch out if you do give them to a child that don't choke on like Daizyujin's head or something. But for them to just have the building blocks to do whatever they want, to mix and match the arms, the legs, anything really, it's just a fantastic toy for children and adult collectors too, if you enjoy building like I do. These are a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie, I have a lot of fun with these. So, with that in mind, they're not supposed to be perfect. They're not supposed to be articulate. They're not supposed to be detailed. These aren't collector's toys. Or deluxe toys for that matter, or anything like that. They're just meant to be fun, childlike building toys that can really get your mind going and your creativity flowing and all of that fun stuff. I am a huge advocate of these. I know a lot of people hate them. I'll probably get a ton of comments that say, hey, these are stupid. But you know what? I don't care. I like them. And the next one coming up is Gokaiger. I don't know if they're going to do any more after that, but certainly got a lot of pieces to have a lot of fun with. So I'm going to stick with it, keep on building when I'm bored, and we'll see where it goes from there. But I do recommend these, and I do like these. But obviously I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, so take my recommendation with a grain of salt. So you can check out my blog at shukenshinobi.com for the latest updates on my reviews and hauls. And of course, check out Riders, Runners, and Rambles at ridersrunnersrambles.com and the Ram boards while you're there. So take care and have a great one. Bye.